Alright. New Resident Evil 4 Remake gameplay footage is out from Game Informer. Need to get that magazine once it's out. I need a physical copy. Got announced, at first I was just like, cool, another remake is coming out. But just the new screenshots and gameplay, it just looks really damn good. And I wouldn't be surprised if it hits Game of the Year. Of course, multiple awards because this thing just looks amazing. But let's check it out. Got the collector's edition too.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to Game Informer. I'm your host, Alex.
Yeah, this looks really good, dude.
We're going to be taking a look at some of this exclusive gameplay footage that we have from Resident Evil 4
Way
Remake,
too good.
Chapter 5. We're going to be seeing some church gameplay, some Ashley gameplay, and some of the cabin fight, as well as, just overall
You see, like, this is way different.
And trying to stay alive. So we've got about 12 minutes of footage.
I want to go into this fresh, but
and I'm
just
joined
can't
by
help
Marcus
it.
Stewart. How are you, Marcus?
I'm feeling great. I'm happy to be seeing this section again because, as I mentioned in the cover story I wrote, I had a lot of fun playing it.
Absolutely. So yeah, we are. This footage starts out, and we are, simply escaping from the church. This
looks
how many
so
hours
damn
into
good.
the game would you say this is, Marcus?
Yeah, it's hard to say because we don't know how long the other chapters are. It's got to be at least probably like 3-ish hours,
dude,
I would guess.
Bro.
We fight or we die.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
This is not our gameplay, by the way. If people are wondering, this is a B-roll that Capcom provided, so this is someone on the team playing, not us.
Yes. Yes, we did play through this section, everything that you see today. An important disclaimer, Capcom did help out with accommodations for travel. That means like flights, hotel, in association with this cover trip. We didn't have any of those conversations. Like, that's our bosses that handle all that. We kind of just show up and do our job, but it is an important
Rain is
disclaimer. That being
insane.
said, we are not influenced by that.
Doesn't it look like it's too much rain?
Copy that. Is she okay?
Affirmative.
That's so cool how they're doing that.
I'll dispatch a chopper ASAP. I'm sending you the coordinates for the extraction point. Make your way there, and don't let anything happen to Baby Eagle.
Copy that.
Hurry. The weather is getting worse. Roost out.
So you see the Hunnigan conversations are in game now, which is nice.
There we go.
Yeah, you can kind of move around while it's happening.
Yeah, nice shot of the map there. Going to the helicopter extraction point where nothing will go wrong, I'm sure.
That's different. That was that little
and,
puzzle.
So yeah, in the beginning you saw Leon and Ashley sort of just talking about like, hey, we need to get out of here. Fun fact, without spoiling, there's a little extra area in that upper deck that you can find if you don't want to just beeline it straight for that ladder. So keep an eye out up there. I found it on my playthrough. So yeah, we are making our way through here. Leon being a gentleman, moving that out the way because he's all big and strong.
Yo, this looks cool, man. Gosh, that sneaky part. The red for ammo.
And yeah, this part was pretty fun to get through. I tried to get through it.
God, there's a lot of them.
The first couple times.
Oh man, this is cool, dude.
You okay? Yeah. Spread out.
Sheesh. Oh, his leg got ripped off. What was that gun?
So you're gonna notice there's gonna be a few jumps in the clips here. Again, that's a Capcom thing, so this isn't going to be a straight run through of the chapter. It's gonna jump around at points.
Flashbang still works,
It's
killing
still
him.
very effective against those tentacled, transformed Ganado. As we enter the cemetery, you get a little bit of
Dude,
a
that
taste of
rain
the
is
side
crazy.
quests,
I
which
feel
is
like
sort of
it's
spinning
way
the
too
cemetery
much.
puzzle. As you can see, you can still shoot birds' nests to get those precious eggs, or I guess a chicken egg that's in a bird nest in the tree. Don't ask me how that works. You know how it is. But I mean, in the original game, you killed snakes and got chicken eggs, which was always kind of weird. And there he is.
Took care of a request. Well done.
Man himself.
Look at you.
Dang.
So you're turning in side quests,
I got
which is what you're going to be
something new
doing.
for ya.
Trade.
One has to wonder how he moves with all that.
Man, this
heavy
looks so
equipment and that
smooth.
coat. You know, must be pretty strong. It's kind of like a Dragon Ball, like Piccolo weighted training gear. He's probably pretty strong. But
I was thinking he's just like into CrossFit. You know?
you know, we don't know. He's a mysterious.
Can't wait to play this,
mysterious
dude.
figure. As you see, we're upgrading our equipment here. You can upgrade knives now, as mentioned in the cover story, which is nice. Which you're going to be needing because they're
Oh, that helps.
they have limited durability.
Upgrading,
And you've been
dude.
using
You
it
can
quite a
double.
bit for the new parry mechanic, which I
Oh.
enjoy. And you can see there's another side quest right there. You're going to want to keep an eye out in the environment for those
Dude, he
new
looks so
flyers.
good, man.
Oh, so there's the Wild Dog quest. That was one of the more involved
That's
quests
cool, man.
that we
I
saw
like
so
that.
far.
Absolutely.
We need to keep moving.
And you won't see the solution in this,
This looks
footage, but you will
crazy.
see sort
really
of what's on
went
the
all
other
out.
end of this side quest for you.
Yeah.
The dog is hard to find. We are going to show the dog, but the way to find the dog
I'm
will
like
be
blown
I guess
away,
a little
man.
bit of a mystery. And also important to note, we turned left
This
when we left
game
that door.
looks
There's another
amazing.
path behind us if we were to turn right out of that door that goes into an underground tunnel that like takes you up through a well in the village. So there's a lot of paths available.
Yeah, like when we both came through here, we just assumed just the way the camera's framed. We're like, okay, it's the only way to go. But yeah, one of the producers pulled us aside and was like, hey, check this out. And we were like, oh, okay.
Dude, this
Here we
looks
go.
so
We've got
good.
The village at night.
The sounds
They
of the
thought she
guns.
took a pitchfork. It's Leon.
The
Didn't work out for
rain.
her. And this is
Crazy.
I was gonna just comment on the rain. I know that there's a lot of talk about
Raingate.
Raingate. I do agree. I think it can be tuned down a little bit.
Yeah.
It does feel like intentionally, like it is intentionally
This is a
obfuscating
straight up
the
like
environment.
next gen
It
over
kinda
the
adds to
shoulder
that,
Resident Evil.
that tension, like you can't see what you're shooting. I do agree that it's a
Man,
bit
this looks
much.
so good.
And you know, it would be great, Marcus, if there's like a rain slider. I'm kidding.
Imagine Mr. X chasing you here.
I just want a nice little downpour. As we see, I love the lighting in this game. You know, like it just the bloom on the
Man, Capcom is
flashlight,
killing
how
it,
dark
man.
everything is. Like it just makes especially like interiors like this. If we lift Ashley up to do her thing, get Leon up there. But yeah, it just makes the interiors creepier. Like that, like the first time that owl made me jump because you just see the glowing eyes in the dark.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my god, like what
Come
is
on,
that?
bro.
I will say there were a couple times when I was playing the demo where I was kind of in a really
Dude,
dark
look at how
environment, and
good
Leon
that
was pulling out his
looks.
flashlight, which is kind of frustrating. So I'm just kind of like
Holy
clambering around in the
shit.
dark. It was mostly like outdoor. Oh,
There he
here's
is.
the dog.
Look at that thing. It's got like a weird. It looks like a scorpion tail. Now that I'm looking at it again. So yeah, Capcom also pointed out, for those wondering, that this dog
Oh,
is
man.
not the dog that Leon can rescue in the original game, because in this game he's presumably dead. So at the time we kind of were like, oh, maybe this is the dog, but they were very clear to point out, like, nope, different dog. And like, okay.
I like the.
But yeah, that
They
that dog
also
Looks like there's
was
some
hard.
variations to
They
the
also wouldn't
villagers.
definitively answer if it was the same dog in this game as in the old game. In terms of the one that's dead at the beginning of the game, they're like, maybe it's not the
Jeez,
same dog. And it's
dude,
like,
this is so
Okay.
good.
So you see a Bloom Medallion up there as Leon takes it out. So
Yeah.
you see it's 1 of 5. So I asked Capcom about that because in the original game it was kind of like 15 in the same area, and they said that that side quest reappears in different parts of the map. So you're going to be shooting. It sounds like you're going to be shooting medallions outside of just like the
Oh
village area.
man,
And they just sort of like divided them into like batches of 5.
I'm not ready to see Lewis get wrecked.
You. Hey, listen.
Another ad broke.
This chicken's gonna be perfect. You can describe it all day long, but you gotta taste it to understand it.
Good steam is good for the skin.
Bro.
And so is the vitamin E and all.
Hey, I see you found your missing senorita.
Senorita has a name, Miss Ashley. You are?
Who are you?
Changed it up.
What are you doing here?
No ballistics.
Unfortunately.
Hide, now.
Look how clean that looks.
Okay. It's game time.
And due to the cuts, there's a lot of that village before the bridge that we ran over that you can fight through and explore. Like there's a lot that they didn't show in this footage. It's where, at least during our playthrough, the brute first appears, the cow-headed enemy.
Right.
In that area just before the bridge that we crossed. But
Yeah, because in the footage we've put out of this, people have seen the cow guy shows up in this
appears
fight,
here.
but you
Yeah.
actually fight him well before this. So
Yeah, so when
it
he
seems
shows
like
up
he's
in the
gonna
fight-
be what were we saying?
yeah, he's definitely
Harry?
a recurring enemy. But when he shows up in the fight, you've already had to fight him before, and so I feel like it's extra tense because it's like, oh my god, I gotta fight this guy now.
Dude,
Yeah,
the gun
I saw some
sounds
people
so
speculating
good.
that he might be a single persistent enemy that follows you. I'm
No,
pretty sure that is not the case. Yeah, I think he's
No,
just another
I have-
enemy type.
I have killed him several times in different areas.
Yeah.
Just a new enemy type.
So this fight was pretty wild, as it is in the original, but even more so here. And there he is, Mr. Bullman. There's been a lot of like back and forth, like is he a cow, is he a bull? But I was like, he's got a horn there. Might be a bull thing.
Thought it was a dude with like a
Bull
cow's
is
head.
just a cow.
Or
It's a
like
male
a-
cow.
I mean, yeah, the same thing. But like bulls have horns.
Okay,
You know.
that's fair. That's fair. Listen,
He's got a single horn there. It looks like as Leon just gets pummeled.
and yeah, that's the end of the action gameplay we've got to show off. This is a look at putting gems inside
Oh, wow.
of treasures to increase their value. Of course, if you different combinations of gems net you different bonuses.
Storage.
There are now customized cases that have different bonuses. So, like the black case has an increased drop rate for L resources.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you can pick up charms as well, a little chicken charm. The charms and the cases they give you little passive bonuses.
Yeah. And you can do that stuff in the typewriter menu, as you saw. So you can't do that all the time, just when you reach those saves point.
To keep up with all of our coverage, bookmark GameInformer.com/Resident Evil 4.
Dude, that looks so damn good. It looks so clean. Just one more month, pretty much. A month and change in days. But I'm expecting it. I'm expecting a demo. Whatever it was showing you here might be a demo. It could be one of those play for an hour demos and then that's it. But I mean, just to get a feel of the mechanics, how everything changed would be cool. I want to go into it fresh though. Regardless, game looks cool. We'll probably do a video unboxing the collector's edition. Add it to my statues, to my collection of them. Because that Leon statue looks dope. Anyway, peace.